With all these obstacles and all the difficult things we go through in life, music is there to help. Well, I'm just getting rolling now. Don't make it the final question. Come on, let's go.
Hi, I'm Brett Premack. Welcome to Sonny Speaks, an ongoing documentary series celebrating the 80th birthday of the saxophone colossus, Sonny Rollins.
I had been in a hospital, to kind of, get my health back together. There's a great facility they had in Lexington, Kentucky at that time. It was sort of like a precursor to the Betty Ford Clinic. But I had to come back out in the street and be in the environment among my musician friends and the whole thing. That was where the test was, really. It was one thing to be isolated and be in a medical facility. It was another thing to be back among the temptations. I came back to Chicago, got several menial jobs to support myself. I was living at the Y. I used to practice there with the great trumpet player Booker Little. He used to come by. We used to practice there. After I came back from work, I was working in several factories and seeing different things. So, by the way, that Y was a very famous place in black history in Chicago because it was a center of a lot of maybe political, but maybe artistic meeting place for a lot of people in Chicago. I know they have a plaque someplace about it. It says why the YMCA on Wabash Avenue served me well during that period. It so happened that Max Roach and Clifford Brown were in town, and Harold Land, they're very fine saxophone player, and part of that band, an integral part of that band. Harold had to leave and go back to California. His wife was pregnant or something of that nature, So I knew Max. I'd met Clifford. I think Clifford had recorded a song that I had written some time ago with Elmo Hope on the Lou Donaldson record. So I went by to the session. I think I met Clifford just briefly. We never played together, anything of that sort. But anyway, Max, I knew Max from New York. And Max said, well, gee, Sonny, why don't you join the group? At least for the moment, till maybe if you, stay or we get somebody else. But right now, why don't you? So it was about the time when I was ready to leave Chicago. Thought I had gotten strong enough to be back on the music scene, face the dragon, so to speak. And so I was ready. And anyway, I was ready for that. I wasn't necessarily ready to play with Max and Clifford. I mean, they were a great band and difficult stuff they were playing and everything. Anyway, they said, yeah, Sonny, we want you to do it. So, okay, I joined the band. Met Clifford, then of course we got close and So began a period in my life which was very fruitful. It was great to meet Clifford Brown, a really wonderful individual, one of the jazz stars of all time. They haven't really left me. I can conjure up Clifford Brown. I can conjure up Thelonious Monk. I've had dreams actually about Monk. I've had dreams about Coltrane. In fact, I don't even have to conjure them up. Sometimes I'm so close to these people that they might appear in a dream. If I need to think about Kenny Dorham or something, I'll conjure him up. You know, after Clifford Brown passed away, and it was so sudden, I was much younger, of course. I used to be on the stage trying to play, and I'd run into a brick wall, and I'd say, Brownie, what's going on, man? Give me some inspiration, you know, and then I'd get free. The fact that these people have a trance, not so-called on terra firma, doesn't mean anything, because I'm not on terra firma anyway. I'm just here just for the moment, but those people are with me all the time, man. All I have to do is think of Fats Waller, and I'm into another sphere. So, in that sense, my friends passing on, it's not a big deal.
This is Brett Premack. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Sonny Speaks.